Hey, good morning, guys. I apologize about being on the phone for a little bit too much right there. I needed to make sure that um, I fixed up a little issue that I had. Just saying good morning, what's happening? I hope you're doing good, man. It's been a while. It's been a while. Can you hear me now, Justine? I was on the phone for a few minutes. So I apologize about that. All right. Let's see here. Market is a little cuckoo though. Just gotta take it one step at a time. Not trying to get crazy here today. Just trying to see opportunities lay, and we have a few things here to take a look at. A couple of the stocks that have been working on decent WTRH. We got Chewy, we got BMRA, we got Slack, we got AHPI, APRN, Blue APRN, APRN moving as well. Just bear with me for a second here. I'm dealing with something here. WTRH is looking actually pretty good this morning. I am trying to fix something here. I got a couple of things to deal with so for now, or that I'm actually dealing with as of right now. How's everyone doing today? I apologize. I'm trying to fix something up right here, and it's taking me a few minutes more than I was actually expecting. So just bear with me for a second. Just bear with me for a second here. Guys, I'm trying to fix up a couple of things here, so I'm looking at this market from afar a little bit this morning, right out of the gates. BMRA. Looking at IFMK. IFMK. Watching on IFMK. IFMK. Huge volume coming in on this one here. IFMK has huge volume coming in right now. Doji into 5. See a little bit of selling pressure at 273. Again, selling pressure at 275. There was a 275, 274. A lot of selling pressure on IFMK. Pulling back IFMK. Possible bull flag formation on the 1 minute time frame. Watching this thing here. Big sell at 260, 263, 20,000 shares sell at 263. Somebody trying to buy 12,000 shares, 251, 251. IFMK has a little bit more room to run to the downside here. KIFMK coming right back up. Right, guys. Please let me know if the audio is good. Um, okay, we see IFMK. As of right now, I gotta let it run though. It's probably gonna come down to the view up. I don't like this type of formation. It seems like it's too volatile. You see this huge candles coming down. All these candles with long wicks and everything here. It shows a little bit of volatility here. Everything is dropping as of right now. And Moderna's flagging though. MRNA, it's flagging here on the 5. It shows that it has a little bit more room to run. Trying to find out if we can find some other thing. Yeah, BMRA been quite something today. This thing is halted on the way down, which is gonna make this thing come right back down. There was some talking heads this morning in the news talking about closing the whole market, like that they needed to close the whole market, but they need to speak with also the other place in Europe and also in China and all the other places, so this can work. Like these people are trying to lock everybody in their houses for some time because according to there's a lack of liquidity, or that there's actually a lot more liquidity than. How are you gonna say there's a lack of liquidity right now in the market? The problem is that portfolio managers are having to come to the banks, try to get the cash. And right now with this down market, even the jobless claims today, they were expecting 220,000 people, and it came up all the way to close to 280,000 people. So even those reports are not looking too great right now. And that's pretty much an issue though. I'm scanning here, see what else is moving. Seeing what else is moving though. No. Haven't taken any trades yet today though. WTRH dropped very fast. Blue Apron doing the same thing, all the way down to the 50 simple moving average in the 5. Watching Moderna though, that one is the one that's looking decent right now with this flag on the 5. If we can break this little bit of consolidation right here, we can see this thing ramp up on the other direction. Watching this little bit of consolidation here. All right, so it seems like WTRH was halted, but it seems like the issue what it was halted, it says failed to meet NASDAQ continued listing requirements. So I hope none of you guys are actually trapped inside there. To those of you that have liked the stream, I appreciate you, and I appreciate the like. Watching the flag on MRNA. Again, the WTRH was halted by NASDAQ. It couldn't, the requirements, couldn't comply with the requirements. So trading is paused on this one. We're gonna go to the next one. We're gonna go to the next one here. Moderna, MRNA. That's a pretty decent flag on the 5. I'm watching this levels here, and I can see a high at 34.98. So you got to get on over the 35 threshold, over the 35-hour threshold. Yeah, that's. Okay, so WTRH is resumed. So I don't know what happened here, because I was reading the report here. It says that it was paused by the NASDAQ because they didn't comply. With, with the rules and regulations of the NASDAQ thing. But now it's resumed. Yeah, BMRA, it will be something that I wouldn't like to be in right now, to be honest. It's being a little bit volatile, and honestly, I don't know about that one. For those of you that are on the stream and would like to keep the conversation rolling, I wanted to, let's say, invite you to join us in Discord. Right there, there's the link. we share ideas and we keep the conversation rolling. So if any of you is interested on sharing ideas in Discord and see what's the latest news on the market and all that kind of stuff, that's the link on the chat box right there on YouTube. Tesla 411. OPGN. Take a look at that one there. OPGN. OPGN. Watching OPGN though. OPGN. Well, it has a short sell restriction. OPGN has a short sell restriction. For those of you on the stream, if you can kindly let me know if the audio is good, because I have no idea. I don't have the headphones on. Again, I don't have the headphones on, so I have no idea if the audio is good. Please be so kind letting me know if the audio is good. All right, so kind of thin this watching the level 2 here, very thin though. Spread is a couple of cents here there. All right, guys. Apologize. Yeah, there's no coronas here, just by the way. So if you're thinking that there's some kind of corona type of thing here, there's nothing like that. Change your weather. That's what's going on. All right, so spread. Tight spread. 305, 306 OPGN. Volume coming in. Short sell restriction, but there's a lot of selling going through. I'm looking at time sales, and there's a lot of selling going through right here. And there's somebody trying to put an order at $3. Yeah, it's not such a big order really anyway, but you can see 3,000 shares here, 5,000 shares there. This one I'm gonna let go though. It's not what I'm looking for. OPGN is not what I'm looking for right now. Scanning the market here. Again, I have no trades yet. No trades yet. I haven't made no trades yet though. Kind of tricky market out today. Yesterday was pretty decent. Let me see something here. I have to look for oil and gas, energy sector, OXY. All right, so that I don't like too much. OPGN still moving higher though. It's kind of cuckoo, but again, I don't feel too comfortable about PGN though. Look at an Apache here. Promise, oil has been trying to bounce a little bit, and the spider's bouncing now. It turned into green territory today, close to 1% higher. It's actually up 1% now today, meaning the spider, the S&P 500. OPGN. Let me just look at OPGN on the daily though. All right. So next tab on OPGN, because we already broke the prior high, 312. So we have $4.88, which will be some decent here. 488. 488. $4.88. All right, so OPGN, gotta let it go a little bit on OPGN. Moderna is about to drop though. OPGN might come right back up. Again, it has a decent 488 that we can work with on the daily. 488. Prior high. Here, very important high, 319, 320. 319 resistance flagging on the 1 minute. I'm watching OPGM getting a lot of volume right here. Okay, so we can see, wow, look at that. I was distracted watching OPGN for a second. And look at Moderna dropping huge here. This is nuts. Market in the positive area now. Market on positive area now. This is a huge drop though, like very huge. Watching area 320 on OPGN, 320 on OPGN. Let me try to maybe play something in the background for you guys, because right now I think it's kind of silent. Let's see here. Okay. OPGN breaking. OPGN breaking. 325, 329. Okay, now it's getting interested. It's getting very interesting. Now we have, again on the 15 minutes, 488 on OPGN. 488 on the 15 on OPGN. It's getting interested here. I'm gonna wait for this micro pullback here. Might end up having a little bit of resistance around here. Watching the level 2 very close. 326. We can see somebody trying to buy some shares at 325. 2,000 shares at 325. Let's see if we're gonna. There's a little bit of indecision here. And the volume is about 1 million shares traded already today. I want to know if the OPGN has any kind of news here today. Let me just put it in. OPGN right here. Topping candle on the 5. Look at OPGN here. Okay, so the news on OPGN seem like there's some sort of voting from the board today. DYAI. Put that in the background. DYAI. Put this one here. Healthcare sector stock. Topping candle, no PGN. Hovering around the 100 simple moving average on the 15-minute time frame. I don't see a lot of volume coming in. This one is gonna move slow though. I personally don't like BMRA. OPGN 325, still watching this thing here. Has a pennant on the one, pennant flag on the 1 minute time frame. OPGN right there. Small pullback right here, probably on the 5. Let's see what's gonna do. 326. I'm gonna let it go. Probably one more candle on the red side on the 5 minutes. Probably gonna break under this small pennant right here for a little reversal and probably have a retest of those highs. 326. For now, I'm not too convinced on this one, so I'm gonna let it go. I think we might end up having a bull flag pattern right here on the 5 minute time frame on OPGN. Again, short sale restriction. There you go. That's the breakdown right there. I wasn't too comfortable with that one. Again, BMRA. On BMRA though, OPGN. I'm gonna put it in another window here to keep an eye on it, but oh, it's right here anyway. BMRA. With the amount of times that this one is being halted today, I just, I don't feel comfortable though. Trading under the View app now. If I was going to trade this one, I'll be short on this one. we have a channel on the 5 minutes. Oh, PGN for now, I'm gonna have to let it go. I had it on watch, but didn't feel too comfortable about that. Watching this thing here, ascending price channel on BMRA. I don't like this. If I was going to trade it again, it will be as a short. If we break under here, prior low 18, prior low 18. I'm watching the sells. People trying to sell 1827. 1810 coming through. 1810 prints. 1810 prints. A little bit of a sell-off here. Again, if I was going to trade this one, I'll probably be shorting this thing. APRN coming down. APRN coming down. This one's being halted a couple of times, so this is the reason why I don't feel too comfortable about it. DYAI. Let's see here. DYAI. DYAI getting a lot of volume though. The spread is a little it's a little rough. About a 12-cent spread. 12-cent spread. watching the YAI. Now pulling back. The spread is not the greatest. Now the spread is a little tighter though. Little, can I say, a little bit better. I see that spread is just about, well, now it jumped to 17 cents. I don't know. I wouldn't take a trade on this one. The spread is a little bit too wide for me. Although again, well guys, there you have it. I hope you guys were not holding big time on this thing, because you know it was looking like pretty bad to me though. BMRA here. Hold it on the way down. BMRA, hold it on the way down, and blue apron as well. OPGN dropping huge. What can I say? Today's been tricky though. Market right back to the red. Everything dropping as of right now. Trading pause on BMRA. APRN. Trading paused. This one is being halted a couple of times today. Guys, I don't know what kind of days you guys are having today. Honestly, I'm all green still, meaning I'm all green because I haven't taken any positions today. I'm all cash is what I try to say. APRN. Tricky market today though. Tricky market today. Good for the shorts, I gotta say though. Good for the shorts. Oof, volatility on the APRN is kicking in here. Short sell restriction on APRN. Short sell restriction on APRN. It just got halted again. APRN just got halted again. This is quite something here, though. This is quite something. It's been quite something here today. MRNA here. Topping candle under the VWAP. 33.79. 33.79. A lot of selling going through here. 33.62. Wall of sellers right there. 33.62. Wall of sellers right there. A lot of selling. 33.58. Big spread on MRNA. I don't like that one though. On BMRA, too much selling going through. I don't think it's gonna hold. See a lot of selling coming through on BMRA. Trading paused. This thing is gonna go down though. BMRA hold it again. BMRA hold it again. We're watching BMRA resume here. There was a lot of selling going through there when it got holded. I'm really not expecting this thing to hold too long. I think it's gonna roll back down again. BMRA. Spread is really bad spread though. I don't like the spread. It's too wide. I really don't see buying here. This one is being hit pretty hard. I think it's gonna keep dropping though. Watching PGN. Such a small range though. Such a small range. Such a small range on this one. Marginal PGN on top of the 50 simple moving average. Market is being a little tricky today, though. Stocks are being extremely volatile. I don't know, but I feel like BMRA is probably gonna lose some steam right here on the View app, sitting at $18.36. Pull back from there already. I think it's on the way down here though. We'll have a doji here on the 5. I think we're gonna retest the 50 simple moving average on the 5 minutes, and then we're gonna come down from there. Harami candle. 1 minute time frame. Slowing down volume right here on BMRA. BMRA. Today's being tricky though. Volume has slowed down a lot as of right now. Pretty sure there were a couple of opportunities right out of the gates today. But so now I'm looking to the volume has read out a bit. Give me a second, guys. I gotta go get a charger for my phone here. Phone went off. Just give me a second. Hold up. Oh God, BMRA is really dropping. Being long on this one, it's probably gonna be a little tricky though. BMRA is not looking too great. Now Chewy here, on the other hand, is looking a lot better. Chewy's looking good though. Chewy's looking pretty decent. Chewy, check out Chewy, guys. It's looking pretty decent there. It's looking pretty decent there. Chewy's looking good. Chewy's looking a lot better here. Hoping you guys are doing okay today, and that you having a good day. BMRA just keeps on dropping. We're gonna have a retest of this level right here, 1604, and we're bouncing off of the 50 simple moving average right here on the 5-minute time frame. I really think we're gonna come down here to the 100 at 1457. 1457. We are under the 50 here. This is a dead cat bounce right here on the 1-minute time frame. Micro bounce on the 1. People are covering on this flush here from the top of this candle to the lower of this other candle right here. Let's see what the percentage is on this thing. It's $1.15 move from the top to the bottom. People are covering around here the 50 simple moving average. I think we're gonna flush afterwards. We're gonna come down to the $14 area. Again, I don't have anything here. I don't have a horse on this race. I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't trade a way or another. I'm just saying, and I'm just giving my personal opinion over this particular name here that very unfortunate. Just right now keeps dropping. And let me just keep on scanning the market, see what we can find. CNBY, NBY, 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 NBY. I don't know what's going on with this one, but it's surging up. Let's see, NBY. Let's take a look at this thing. NBY. There gotta be some sort of news on this one. Trading paused. There's gotta be news. Let me read them. Hold up. Just bear with me for a second. Trading paused. So okay, so this is a good thing. They selling masks. They selling the N. They selling the KN95 mask. And they selling the mask for $59.99 a 10-pack. $59.99 a 10-pack. This is why they halted though. Okay, so it's really volatile MBY. Orders going through really extremely fast. This one is not shortable right now. Symbol not shortable. Topping candle MBY. Novovay Pharmaceuticals came out with news that they selling an N or the KN or NK95 mask. I don't know if it's KN or NK. They announced this today earlier, and it's been ramping up 376% since the open today. NBY. NK95. Okay, keep it on watch here. This thing is probably gonna ramp up here. NBY. This one's gonna get halted again. There you go. NBY halted. NBY halted. I was getting ready with an order. This thing got halted. NBY news came out. They selling NK95 masks. Since this morning, they have been trending higher, and they just got halted. Just got halted. All right, so 4 minutes. It's close 4 minutes already. See, it's about to resume. I'm not too comfortable with this one now. It's being extremely volatile. I noticed that it's being halted a couple of times. Again, it's not my cup of tea. This one, it's a little cheaper. It's coming up from the 30-cent move. I normally don't like, so much of a low price name. And so because of that, I can tell you that, hey, it's not too great. But again, that's just me. That's just me. This one is extremely volatile. Let's see when it resumes what it's going to do. Let's give it a second here. 10 million shares traded today on this one. Bear flag pattern on the 5-minute time frame on BMRA. Bear flag pattern on BMRA. BMRA bear flag pattern, 5-minute time frame. BMRA. BMRA bear flag pattern. 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame. Watching BMRA. BMRA still holds it though. See, we were buying 10,000 shares, 500,000 here, 2,500 there. It's a little bit of buying though. When this thing resumes, probably we're gonna rack up. Keeping it on watch here very, very close. Taking some time to reopen. Bear flag pattern on BMRA. Spider racking up 2% up today already. Trading on the opposite direction. Apache expecting a small pullback around here. MRNA. MRNA, you watch here. Take a look at BMRA. Watching BMRA for some time now. BMRA seems to be moving higher. Why is BMRA moving higher? I gotta see that one. BMRA, pharmaceutical company, biotechnology. Okay, so BMRA reports N low. They enter a master deal for purchase of Meridian or MRI Indian radiation therapy system. No terms disclosed. It's kind of like a merger deal type of thing. Nothing to do with the current coronavirus thing. Okay, so resumed here. See a little bit of selling going through. Extremely fast. Tight spread though. 5-cent spread here. I'm gonna pull back some more. Seems like holding tight here. Find that, tapping that 50 simple moving average on the 1. Tapping that 50 simple moving average on the 1, coming down some more. Probably gonna tap the VWAP, sitting 93 cents on the VWAP, 93 cents on the VWAP, coming down though. Coming down, 93 cents on the VWAP. Extremely volatile stock right now. The last 5-minute candle has almost 1 million shares traded in the last candle. The last 5-minute candle has 1 million shares traded. We can see right here a little bit of buying and selling going through. 99, a lot of 99s going through here, but it's gonna keep on coming down. I see. This is just nuts, bro. People trying to sell 10,000 shares at $1. 10,000 shares at $1. People selling 10,000 shares at $1. Somebody sitting with 79,000 shares, 102. Big seller, 75,000 shares, seller 102. 102, 75,000 shares, seller at 102. Somebody trying to unload. Somebody trying to unload. Somebody trying to sell 79,000 shares at 102. And with this volume that he has, though, it'll be fairly easy for them to get that fill. Somebody trying to unload. All right, so we're hovering under the 50 and the VWAP, under the 50 and the VWAP. I think the 50 is going to still be a resistance. We got the VWAP at 93 cents. VWAP 93 cents. view app. It's 50 simple moving average on the 1. People putting through some orders through a 103, 104. I'm really not going to participate on this move on this one here. I'd rather look at Apache here. Let's see. Might be a little too late now. And Apache, we have 571. $571, $692. Apache pulling back. Somebody trying to sell 62,000 shares of 105. 62,000 shares, 105. This thing's gonna keep on coming down. I'm watching Apache here. Short sell restriction on Apache. Apache might end up having a little bit of resistance around $5.31 based on the 15-minute time frame. Based on the 15-minute time frame, this is where he finds a little bit of resistance on the 15. Apache moving higher though. Energy sector stock. Watching the 15-minute time frame though. Expecting a little pullback around here. Short sell restriction. Tight spread, which is good. I like that. A little bit of selling around 540 though. 540. All the sellers right here pulling back. Pull back right here. Again, 531. 531 had resistance on the 15-minute time frame. 531 hot resistance on the 15-minute time frame on my Apache. Pull back right now, 529. fast drop. Huge drop on Apache though. Watching Apache here, being a little tempted to send an order right here, but I think this is shorts covering a little bit around here. Still see a little bit of selling going through a 524. So I think we're gonna pull back some more though. It's not time for me to get in right here. It's too close to midday anyway, which I don't like. I don't. You know, I'm not trying to be a superhero. Here's 11:43. There's a couple of things that we gotta pay attention to, and there's somebody just sold 10,000 shares. 10,000 shares at 520. I think we're gonna have a little bit more room to run to the downside. We can see inverted hanging man on the 5-minute time frame. There's some wallet sellers at 519. 519 wallet sellers at 519 wallet sellers at $5.19. Dealing with Apache here. I was about to get 8 orders sent out. I missed this trade on the bounce off of the View app. Teaches us a lesson here, or at least teaches me a lesson here. Pay attention to that secondary move off of the bounce on the View app here. I wasn't really paying attention to that, and that's a very unfortunate thing, because it did move very well, like about 40-cent move there from the View app test that he had around 470. To give you more specifics, let me just give you 467 View app, and the low on this one was 465. So he bounced off of the View app, Apache right here on the 5-minute time frame, ramped up all the way back here to $5.40. I missed that trade. I think we got a little bit more room to run to the downside, and it's too close to midday now. It's 11:45, so I'm gonna let that one go though. I'm not gonna be a superhero here in this one. I still see a little bit of selling at 525. 525. Where is NBY? $0.96, right around the View app. BMRA now trading under the 50 simple moving average on the 5. I think we're gonna have a test of the 100 by some time later today. Now it's midday. I'm expecting the volume to dry out a little bit around midday. Still expecting Apache here to have a little bit of consolidation, but I'm expecting a little bit more of a downturn type of move here. See somebody hitting a 520 with almost 4,000 shares right here. I don't see a lot of shares going through, a bunch of 100s. 100 lots, bunch of 100 lots, but I see a little bit of the bit stacking at 520. Bit stacking at 520. Coming right back down on Apache, we have a little bit of a ascending price channel right here. Small flag on the 1 minute. For those keeping track, we got a small flag on the 1 minute. I think we're gonna have a follow through move to the downside. Watching a little bit of a wall. Sellers right here, 525 though. Bit stacking 523. Prior low. Watching prior low here, 522. 522 prior low. Wow, that's a jump. That doesn't get me fooled though. I don't know. It didn't close that candle up there. Got a little pullback right away. So let's see where we close that candle. But we still see that trend line there. So I really don't think that this thing. I am expecting some follow through to the downside. There you go. This was trying to fool a lot of people here probably, but expecting this to follow through to the downside, break that flag and have some follow through down. We have 20,000 shares sitting at 522 here. Somebody put in 20,000 shares in the bid at 522. Shares, 522. A topping candle doesn't get me comfortable. Pero tú le mandaste un mensaje directo a ella o fue en el grupo. Ah, no, yo lo mandé en el grupo, fui yo. Déjame mandarle un mensaje directo. Oh. Pero no está pendiente porque yo voy y escribo de check-in, yeah. Está bien, yo lo hago ahora. We're still flagging here. Okay, we got some consolidation right here, inspecting a pullback on Apache. Unfortunately, I missed a long trade to the upside, bouncing off of the view app. You can see a little consolidation here. We can also see a little pattern of resistance right here on Apache. So I think we're gonna hold here. We're gonna break, watching here that 521 low, 521 low, 521 low on Apache, 521 low. Wallow sellers at 523. A little bit of selling right here, 523 going through 521. Printing 522. See if that resistance will hold. I'm expecting this one to hold and pull back. I missed this bounce on Apache off of the View app. Very clean bounce. Very unfortunate that I didn't take advantage of that bounce. Hoping all of you guys are doing okay. Can see a little bit of selling at 523. Bit stack in 523. Let's see what we're gonna do here. We still have a trend line right there with a little bit of a resistance on Apache. Then we're gonna come down some more here. All right, so watching this reversal right here on the 5. Watching the reversal on the 5. Again, I missed this bounce off of the View app on Apache. I was watching this one earlier today, and I missed that bounce. Watching the low of this here at 521. I think 521 is a key level right here. You can still see 523. I think we're gonna come down some more. Close to midday again. The volume, I'm expecting the volume not to be so great. Okay, we're breaking here. Really doesn't fool me, and this was not only a bull flag pattern. Wall of sellers at 526. think we're gonna end up having that reversal I was waiting for. 521, 521 still holding. I want to see prints under 521s here. They still holding tight on 523. Level 2 printing 523. Get it under 521 would be lovely for a little pullback. Still holding tight right there though. Still holding tight right there. Decent reversal on Apache here. This is a reversal on Apache. Taking a picture here on BRNB, BMRA, actually BMRA, I apologize, BMRA. 1430 something now. BMRA, it's so bad though. BMRA, it's so bad, so bad. So this one coming from far away. Apache turning back now. I'm gonna let it slide for now. I missed the VWAP bounce. I'm gonna let it come down some more. Probably gonna find a little bit of support on the 150 simple moving average on the one. Expecting some follow through there. But I'll be watching this one this afternoon. MRNA dropping fast. Apache dropping fast. It would have been a great short for me right here, but you have a short sell restriction, and well, although we saw that resistance, I didn't take that trade. So very unfortunate for that. Right now we are about 20 cents from the top. We started reversing, actually what, 25 cents away? Apache tanking here, like I told you guys. Tap the 50 simple moving average and follow through towards the 100. Now I didn't take that trade. Again, it's midday, so midday is a little tricky. Volume dries out a little bit more, and I rather be a little safe. I can see the bit stacking up 501. 501, expecting a little bit of a bounce right here about the 100 simple moving average on the 100 simple moving average on the 1. Apache, it's a great mover here from the 531, a little bit of consolidation from 531 to 521, and then a flush down towards the 100 simple moving average on the 1. Pretty decent downtrend there. Again, short sell restriction on Apache. Moderna just resumed, keeps on coming down, printing 2873. MRNA 2873. MRNA going down hard, and we can see OPGN still going sideways. VRA, again, this is kind of like a merger type of deal, nothing like out of the ordinary. Where is the other one that we were watching here? BNY. Was it BNY? But MBY. Is it MBY? Where is it? MBY. MBY. 85 cents. Under the VWAP. Not so great. Consolidation around the 100 simple moving average on the 1 minute time frame on APA Apache. Expecting this thing to keep coming down. The oil and gas prices, like I heard that in Kentucky at some gas station the prices went down to like 70 some cents this morning, and this thing just sold off. I apologize for my kids in the background. MRNA 2790, MRNA 2790 coming down, 2790. MRNA 2790 coming down, 2727. This one is probably gonna keep coming down, and it's probably gonna be halted. 2790. Oh my god, I'm watching some memes over here that somebody posted something stupid. And I apologize. I'm watching something here real quick. My father sent me a message, and so I was looking at it. We got mRNA halted on the way down again, 26.99, halted 26.99 again. mRNA and Apache bouncing off of the 100 simple moving average on the 1 minute. Nice bounce, 13 cents off of that. But again, I don't get tricked by this thing. Very tight spread, which is good. 1 cent spread, which is very decent. We have a wall of sellers of 509. Wall of sellers of 509. Wall of sellers of 509 on Apache. APA, Apache 509. Wall of sellers of 509. Ouchie, ouch. Okay, coming down on Apache here. Wall of sellers of 507. Picking up a lot of steam right here. There's a little bit of congestion here between the buyers and the sellers. Really tight spread right here. A lot of selling I see at 506. 506, a print of 506. Somebody trying to sell, like, not really a lot. 200 shares at 508. If it comes right back there, it's going to hit that price. It's going to come right back down again. Let's see. I think we're going to have a retest of the 100 simple moving average. And next stop will probably be the BMRA on the 5. The BMRA on the 5. Moderna 26.99 on halt. 26.99 halted on Moderna. 26.99 Moderna. For those of you that want to keep the conversation rolling and keep sharing ideas, here is Discord. That's the link for Discord here. If you guys are interested on sharing some more ideas there, you can access the Discord. Again, this stuff is free. You don't have to worry about that. Wall of sellers at 503. 503. We got the BMRA sitting at $4.87, which is going to be the next stop. 487. 487 on the BMRA. Apache. Moderna. Hold it. Moderna. Hold it. Moderna. Hold it. They're not 25.91 lower day, 25.91 lower day today, 25.91, 25.51 actually, excuse me, 25.51 lower day. Keeps on dropping here though. Let me take a picture of this MRNA trend. I love taking pictures and storing those things for later. MRNA, ouchie, ouch. Apache holding tight on top of the 100 simple moving average right here. We're trying to consolidate this price, but probably not gonna hold too long. If we hold, we're probably gonna have to come right back up. I'm watching the wall of sellers at 504. 504. We're printing for 503 right now. It's probably not gonna hold, and we see a lot of selling going through 503 print. So this one is not gonna hold. And if we come down to 100, again, I'm expecting the BMRA to be next stop, which is $4.87. $4.87. $4.87, guys. Next stop on Apache. Huge drop on MRNA. $25.19 lower day. $25.19 lower day on Moderna mRNA. $25.19 on Moderna. Huge drop though. I know there's a lot of people making money on this one today. We're hovering on top of the 100 on the one, hovering around the 100 on the one. Gonna come down here. Let's see what we sitting here. 501. If we get under the one, if we start to print 499. If we start to print 499, we're gonna see this thing come down. Again, next stop is the BMRA, which is sitting at 487. 487 BMRA. 487, guys. 487. All right, so we got a test of the 50 simple moving average on the 5 on NBY test of the 50 simple moving average on the 5. But we are under the BMRA. They came out with news saying that they are selling NK95 masks. NK95 masks. And they ramped up again on the weekly watch list. We picked up WVE, got WVE, we got IFMK that are moving very decent, especially WVE moving very well. Let me put it right here. I got a patch in different places. WVE off of the daily swing trade watch list, moving very well. Biosciences with a very, very nice range all the way to 1521 and 2176 right now. We are filling that gap. We are filling that gap. Remember that if you want to receive that free, again, it's all free. If you want to receive that free swing trade watch list over to your email every weekend, you just gotta go to traderscolony.com and create a free account. That's all you have to do. I am sending every weekend. I send out a swing trade watch list, day trade watch list to the emails. Nathan. Apache holding tight 504. Apache holding 504. BMRA ramping up a little bit here. VI, WV 1473. IFMK. Stores, supplies, companies like that will be on the move. BMRA coming right back up. BMRA about to test the 100 simple moving average on the 1 minute. Apache creating this range for this little bit of consolidation in between trend lines 50 and 100. 50 and 100. They're not slowed down a little bit. They're not slowed down a little bit. Apache turning down. Willow sellers are 507, 507. Willow sellers are 507. Moderna's halted again.
Ethan.
Moderna's halted again.
Mommy.
Ethan, sit down, please. Over there. Okay. Yes, go. Guys, I apologize. My kids are playing around here on in the room. Moderna resumed. Coming down hard. I think APA is setting up for a follow-through move to the downside again, though. The overall market has just been trading on the range today. Trading on the range today. Overall market just been trading on the range today. Guys, I'm gonna take a step back here, and I'm gonna go eat something really. So, I wish you guys a great rest of your day. For now, I'm gonna end the stream right here, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Hoping that you guys will have a great day. Again, take care of Apache here. I think we're gonna keep on dropping on Apache, and we're gonna come down lower. Got the view up now 489, so I think we're gonna come down there, test those areas before any type of bounce. We have a little bit of consolidation here, but I think we're gonna keep coming down. So for now, guys, I'm gonna cut the stream. I wish you guys a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. So for now, happy trading, enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.